god. It smells so good in here. Hello everybody and welcome, and as you can see behind me, we are here at the Universal Helios Grand Hotel. We are staying here for the weekend. Yes, we are going to Epic, but this is insane. I never thought once in my life I would be staying here, and this was a gift from my very, very generous friends and bosses. We are celebrating 5 years being together as a company, so we are here. And we're staying here, so let's get checked in. Let's get on in there and see what the land has in store for us today. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hello. It smells so good in here. I am at a loss for words. Here's the check-in area. I don't even know where to even begin. This is beautiful. Look at this view, guys. Oh my God. Guys, look at this view. Yeah, I need to go. I need to get checked in. I need to situate myself. I see the Flora Taverna. I have no words right now. Okay, so to the right is the Aurora Market. So I guess this is like where you get like your cafeteria, your snacks. Ooh, they have gelato, flavor of the week. That looks like cookies and cream. Got donuts, got different pastries, cakes. Oh, that lemon blueberry gâteau. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, wow, this is gorgeous. Over to the left, or to the right of your entrance, is the Epic store, or the Universal store. Kind of is very similar to the one that was at Stella Nova and Terra Luna, at least in terms of what they offer here. But I like that watercolor that they have in the background. Ooh, power-up bands, none new ones yet. Oh man. Oh, they have Helios merch here though. Oh, over here we have a map of the area. Okay. Oh, and here's the park entrance. This is the security scanning area. So this is where we'll be going tomorrow when we're coming in. Oh, Stardust Racers will not open today. Oh wow, so those are the different props and stuff too from Celestial Park. I see some like maquettes of like the carousel. Here's the other side of Aurora Market. You can get yourself some wines, your souvenir mug, some soft drinks, some quick snacks too. Holy cow, you guys. This is the elevator area. Oh my God, the screen. I wonder if it changes like throughout the day. Oh wow. Oh, it just changed. Over on this side is the official restaurant, Flora Taverna. And they have their own bar here off to the side. Oh, this looks really, really nice. I want to eat here. It looks so pretty. Oh, the trees. Oh, that is gorgeous. All right, let's step on outside. I'm gonna see if it's raining. If it is raining, then I might have to put the camera away and just do it on my phone. Oh my God, you guys. Look at this. Straight through the arrow. And that's Apollo, right? I think it's Apollo. All right, so it is raining outside. I'm sure we'll get plenty of shots later. But let's head on into the room and see what we have up there. Okay, we are on the 7th floor. This is the Orlando view. Oh, that's like really nice blown glass. Oh, I love the light fixtures. It almost looks like what you would find inside of like a lighthouse. All right, let's get in here. Oh my goodness. Look at these sheets. Look at this headboard. Looks like Monet's water lilies. Oh, there's our view. Look at this. That's the entire pool area. Oh, we have a view of the Orlando Eye. Oh, see, I didn't realize that this is where the pool area was. So the pool area is actually right behind the show building for Monsters Unchained. Yes, I do think it is funny with this view that you're getting. You have the employee driveway, you have the show building, and then you have this like super luxurious Las Vegas style pool area. And then we got cornhole. Here's the desk area. Ooh, we got built-in USB-C into the wall. Okay, that's gonna come in handy.
I didn't bring a brick. I only brought the cable.
Fiji water. There's an iPad in here. Whoa, what is this? So this is kind of like what they have for the Hey Mickey. Okay. So you can place requests here, different things about the hotel, things that they offer, your hotel folio, room controls.
Yeah, you're able to...
Hold on. You can turn on the bath from here. Oh, the lighting. Whoa.
Oh, you're
Hold on.
exploring the iPad. Yeah.
Yeah, this is really cool. Closed curtains.
Yeah, it's really good.
No way. What?
You can control the TV, yeah.
And the TV? Okay, open all curtains. Oh, you can do the AC on? Obviously, you want to set that on high.
Yeah, you can control the entire room with that.
All of the room.
Yep.
See, I thought when it said bath on, I didn't know it was the lights. I thought they were going to turn the shower on. What if I want them half open? Oh, you can do the drapes only? And the wow, there's way too much control here, man. And each side of the bed has these regular AC outlets, USB 2.0, USB-C. Obviously, you have your standard ice buckets with glasses. Now let's look at the real stuff. Let's look at the bathroom. Oh my goodness. Is this gonna be like Sapphire where there's the ring light? No. But we can control the bathroom light from the iPad. They have a bunch of drawers here. All the towels are here. Oh, we got some scuff marks already. Really, really nice marbling here. And here's the shower. Nice walk-in shower. Ooh, okay. Look at all this. They have like their own, you know, conditioner, shower stuff. Got the toilet here. The shower is probably the nicest part of the bathroom. Here's your standard closet with the safe, the suitcase rollaway thing. And they have this like stained mirror here for you. One last look. This is gonna be my look for City Walk later. Gonna go check out the Red Coconut Club. You know what these cabinets remind me of? The kind of cabinets you would see like in Hialeah? Like your grandma's house with the off-white pink.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I think the mini fridge is there. All right, one last look here. Is there a mini fridge? Yes, there is. All right, we are gonna head over to City Walk now, take the free shuttle resort service. We're gonna go to Cowfish, check out the Coconut Club, and we're gonna come back here later because we have a reservation for Bar Helios. I am still just in awe of this lobby. It is beautiful and it smells so good. I can only liken it to like what Grand Floridian smells like. But all right, let's make our way over to the free shuttle services. Okay, so I've switched to the phone because it is raining too much to have the DJI out, but we are waiting for the public transport for the shuttle service, and I think they rotate every 15-ish minutes, but it is really, really cool here seeing the Orlando Icon Park, and then right behind us is the Helios. And as I showed you guys from the room, I think our room is like one of those right there, 7th floor, 709. But you have here the Helios, and then right here you're gonna have the pool area, and then the show building for Monsters Unchained. All right, here comes the bus. It's still raining, so like I said, I'm not taking out the DJI, but we are in City Walk, making our way over to Cowfish. Just gonna have a nice quick dinner, check out the Coconut Club. All right, we are making our way out of City Walk. Cowfish, amazing as always. The burgushi, delicious. We did the Epic Preview Center. I really wanted to get the old school Universal Studios rain jacket, but they didn't have any left in my size. But we're making our way back to Grand Helios because I have a reservation for Bar Helios. and I cannot wait to see what it looks like in there. Oh, another thing, I walked into the Red Coconut Club Mardi Gras overlay. Oh my god, the theming in there is unbelievable. I didn't get any drinks or anything like that. We're kind of in a rush, but the theming was top notch. I do plan on coming back to Universal proper in March, so I want to do like a full in-depth tour of the Red Coconut Club, but yeah, that was amazing. Okay, we're back at the Grand Helios, or the Helios Grand. Something I forgot to mention to you guys is you can actually rent a rollaway bed for about $35 a night. And they actually made it accommodating pretty well here. So this room is a standard 2 queen, but it sleeps 5. All right, we're on our way to Bar Helios. Here we are, Bar Helios. All right, we are all checked into Bar Helios. We are waiting closer to our appointment time, which is like our reservation time, which is like 10:15. But it looks beautiful. I cannot wait to see what is in there. I'm gonna go see if I can take a look at the actual park now. We are ready to go into Bar Helios. Oh wow. Oh, that something smells heavy of truffle, but look at this. Good God, that is beautiful. All the constellations. I can't even begin to even think about naming. All I know is Orion. This is incredible. We got this circular bar here. Oh, and they have like that indoor-outdoor seating. Oh, dude, I would kill to have a seat out there. Wow. Oh, what's down here? Looks like more outdoor seating over here. Helios Grand Hall. This has to be like some kind of like an event space, right? I don't even know they had event spaces here. All right, let's go to our table. Okay, so we already got our drinks, but this is the menu. All the different cocktails are actually modeled after different elements. So you got water, earth, air, fire, the 4 nations. I got the Chariot of the Sun, which, you know, I really like mezcal, so I had to go with that one. But they also offer like tapa-style food, but they have this thing here. A $225 seafood tower. That is insane. But they got crudos, so this is more like your raw type of fish. Crispy appetizers, fire flame things, sweets. I'm really interested in the Shattered Rose. That's what I want to see. And then back here, then you just have your standard beer, you know, wine, stuff like that. But all right, here's my Chariot of the Sun. Let's give it a try. Cheers. Chariot of the Sun. Let's try it.
It's an orange liqueur, and it's 40% alcohol. But it has peach
Oh my God.
which is like the orange
That's what it looks like.
Oh my God, that is so good. That is so smooth.
lime and cane syrup.
Oh, that is good. Yeah. Chariot of the Sun, 5 out of 5 gizmos. I cannot recommend it enough. That is really good. Can we talk about how actually good the water is here? Like, it is so refreshing, and these cubes are huge. You can get a tomahawk steak for $165. Neiman Ranch lamb chops. I mean, these are some pretty substantially priced, and I'm assuming they have to be big portions. I think next time I come back, I definitely want to get some food, because a lot of this sounds really good, like the patatas bravas, the fried halloumi, bacalao croquetas. Oh my God. Now, the whole theming of this bar has to do with the Greek god of the sun, Helios. So I'm wondering if that's like what those 3 sun rings are in the middle that kind of extend into the constellation. But there's a lot of theming going on, and it just feels very like elegant and really, really nice. Just finished paying my tab. The drink was delicious. I only had the one, and I don't want to go too overboard. We have a very, very long day tomorrow, so I just had the one. But everything's like your standard, you know, theme park kind of higher end bar prices, $20, $22 a cocktail. I thought mine was really, really good and I would definitely get it again. But I wanted to show you guys this view because behind me is Epic Universe. But this view is cool, but also hilarious. So on this side of Bar Helios, you have a sweeping view of the parking garage. And what seems like, I want to say that's employee parking because this over here is the show building for Ministry of Magic. But I'm guessing that has to be employee parking because there's like a security checkpoint. If you see that red, like right over there. So that has to be employee parking. Or it could be for maybe Lockheed Martin. I don't know. But yeah, this is the view that you have. This lake area is really nice. But over here, you can actually see Icon Park with the Orlando Eye and all the people coming in and out of the Helios driveway. I already showed you one side of the view. And this is the other side, showing off all of Epic Universe. And it's kind of, like I said, it's a hybrid between indoor outdoor because while it is covered with like a canopy almost, it's very, very breezy in here. And this is what you see from the park. They also have some fully outdoor seating here as well, which would be amazing if the weather wasn't bad, but it's been raining all night long, so come tomorrow, we will be right down there. All right, we're gonna make our way out of Bar Helios. We have a very long day tomorrow. We gotta get back in bed and get ready to go to Epic Universe. Goodbye, Bar Helios. I'll see you again soon. I feel like everything looks like it belongs in like a James Bond movie. All right, we're gonna get back into our room, shower, go to bed. I'm gonna pick this up tomorrow morning. We're gonna explore some more of the resort in the morning, and we're gonna have breakfast at Taverna. So I will see you guys very soon. Okay, good morning, everybody. It is the next day. We are here in the Grand Helios. Gonna grab some breakfast soon, but I wanted to get out of my room a little bit early to do a little bit of exploring and see what things are like before the morning rush. So this is the dedicated park entrance here, and it's completely gated off. Room key required to enter, and in order for you to get in there, I believe they open the early admission at 9 a.m. So we're gonna grab some breakfast at Flora Taverna, but we should be back here maybe by 8:30, see if we can get in there before the morning rush. Now what I do want to do is I want to stop in here really quickly to grab myself some coffee. That's a good way to start the morning. Oh my god, look at the sunrise over Epic Universe. Okay, so like most Lowe's resorts in the Orlando or Universal Studios area, they actually have Starbucks. So I got myself a cold brew. Good, because I'm a little groggy. Didn't get the very best sleep last night. The beds themselves were comfortable, but the pillows, not so much. All right, I got my cold brew. Let's go look at the sunrise. Looky, guys. Let's see. I have like no free hands either. It's very foggy. It's been raining all night. But look at this, guys. What, like, I have thoughts about the hotel. I have a lot of thoughts about the hotel. I'm gonna save them for my checkout day to give you guys my full experience, like my full thoughts, but how unbelievable is it that I can just walk out here for breakfast or coffee, and this is the view that I have. You know, something staying here made me realize, I didn't realize that the Stella Nova and Terra Luna were so tall. You can see them just peeking over the horizon all the way over there behind Darkmoor. You can't really see into much of the lands from here. Like, you can see some of the buildings from Paris. Obviously you can see Stardust Racers. You can see some of the dragons from Dragon Racers Rally, the very, very peak of Burke over there. Obviously you can see all of Nintendo World. And then for Darkmoor, all you can see is pretty much just the main entrance and then a little bit of the tent for the werewolf roller coaster. Yeah, I don't think you can beat having breakfast with this view. This is crazy. All right, so we are right outside of Flora Taverna. Let's look at what they have for the menu for breakfast. They offer a buffet, different a la carte menu items, sides and things, cereals, beverages. What piques my fancy? I think maybe the Helios Grand Breakfast or the lemon ricotta pancakes. I don't want to get the buffet because I never end up eating enough to make it worth it. But it seems like a very, oh, never mind. Shawarma spiced beef hash? Yeah, no, never mind, I'm getting that. Stepped into the merch shop real quick because I have a little bit more time here to look around. The one thing that I really want to get is going to be maybe a hat from Nintendo World. I want to see what they have available inside that one store that's just outside of Nintendo World. The one that has like Legend of Zelda and everything, because they tend to have a much bigger selection of things. You know what though? Let's go and explore the pool area and see if we can get over there. I haven't even been to the side of the hotel yet. Okay, so for frame of reference, just over there, to the left is the elevators, to the right is the park entrance. Over here we have a full fitness center. And then just across the way, you're gonna have your standard arcade. And then just across the arcade is your business center. Let's go check out the pool area. So, again, this place is unbelievable. This place is incredible. And I'm going to talk about it more tomorrow when I do like my sign off from here. But the one thing, and people keep asking me, how is it, Eric? How is it staying there? It's beautiful. It's amazing. And it's such a privilege to actually be staying here. But the immersion, depending on where you are, and I know it's such a weird thing to gripe about, but sometimes the immersion can be a little bit laughable because like I mentioned yesterday, you have this pool area, which looks like a Las Vegas style pool. You just saw where we came from, and then you just look over to your left and you see a giant show building. Now I want to get down to the pool area and see if we can actually notice it from down there. And just over here is the porte cochere, luggage drop off and everything. But you're gonna come to your left and you're gonna go to Lotus Lagoon. Here they have cornhole, bunch of family games. Just over that wall is the shuttle service area. You're just gonna come down this winding path. Oh, gonna have to grab my room key to get in here. Okay, so it looks like the actual pool area, even though the times are posted 9 to 10, doesn't actually even open the gates until 9. So you can't even get through the gate until 9, which makes sense. You don't want people accidentally falling into the water without a lifeguard on service. Totally understand that. So we'll come back later tonight to explore it. Since the park does close at 9, I'm gonna try to get in a quick swim before everything closes for the night. But what I can tell you from being down there is yes, you can definitely see the Monsters Unchained show building from there. So just for another frame of reference, you have your fitness center, pool area. Let's see if we can explore Flora Taverna a bit more. So here's the bar area for Flora Taverna. And this thing was popping off last night too. Ooh, look at that espresso machine. Whoa. That's nuts. That's something that Brewster would have. But look at this, how gorgeous. Wow. Throughout the Flora Taverna and the main dining area, they're gonna have a bunch of these little stations around here, it seems like. Because if you see, people here have their tables, and they have like the pastry section, the cereal section, some juices, some fruits, all in the middle of the area. I guess that's like overnight oats as well. Over here, then you have your standard hot hold foods. It looks like you can make your own cheese plate. Vegetable of the day looks like a mashed potato type thing. I want to have mashed potatoes for breakfast. Scrambled eggs, bacon, sausages. Here's the pastries that I was talking about. Look at that, like, instead of banana bread, it's Oreo bread. What? Yeah, as enticing as the buffet looks, definitely gonna be getting the hash. But let's head back to my room and see if I can grab my friends. Something else to keep in mind is you can actually get yourself complimentary waters here right outside of the marketplace. Okay, so Flora Taverna is not happening. Apparently they're having like a electrical issue right now, so the only thing that they can serve is the breakfast buffet stuff. And we're not really going to be getting the breakfast buffet because I don't want to get too full before we get into the park. I just want to have a nice sit-down breakfast, but it's fine. More room in my tummy for activities inside the park. But we're just going to grab something quick to eat here at the Aurora Market before we start waiting to get into the park. Okay, so I already started digging into it, but this is the feta and spinach egg bites. I don't know if they're specifically the Starbucks ones. They kind of look like them. And I already tried them. They were a little salty, but they're good. I didn't want to get too full before I get into the park anyway. I know I said I was going to have a spice hash, but still. But look at this view while I'm having breakfast. I mean, this is just nuts. Okay, we have finally made it to Flora Taverna, and we are coming here for dinner. Let's get on in there and see what we'll have for some dinner. Thinking pasta. Just like we saw for breakfast, look at how gorgeous this is. They're supposed to be pink, but in a certain lighting, they kind of look a little red. Really nice ambient lighting here at night. We were eating at Flora Taverna, and they had just started the fountain show.
Close at 9.
All right, so we just finished at Flora Taverna. I did like a VO type of thing. We were having dinner with some friends. So we started with the crab beignets. It was like a special seasonal item that they had for Mardi Gras. Those were phenomenal. It kind of tasted almost like a crab rangoon within like a beignet dough type thing. Phenomenal. It had like a remoulade sauce. I didn't want to eat anything like insanely greasy or heavy because I had eaten so much, for lack of a better term, crap inside the park. So I had the bucatini, which was basically like pasta pomodoro with parmesan and a chunk of burrata. It was good. It's what I needed. I didn't want anything crazy or fancy today. But I did try the Wagyu burger from Flora Taverna. And guys, let me tell you, that is the best burger I have had in a very long time, if not ever. So if you do come to Flora Taverna inside the Helios Grand, get the Wagyu burger. It is unbelievable. Now, let's go to Aurora Market and get some gelato. So yeah, Aurora Market is literally to the left of the gift shop and right next to the entrance and straight across from Flora Taverna. But yeah, it's time for some gelato. You wanna know something crazy, guys? Having gelato with this view. Yeah. This is nice. Good morning from day 3. We are making our way down to the Helios Grand lobby, grab some coffee, and enjoy the sunrise. Am I crazy? Hold on. I just realized, is this the service road for the firework display? And I think they also use this as a staging area for maybe the drones? I've seen this in BioReconstruct's aerial footage, as well as Theme Park Stop. I think it is, but I might be crazy. And look at all the ducks, there's a lot of ducks. Something I don't even think I realized when we came is that they have a full-blown like candy bar. I don't think I've ever seen one this like extravagant. All right, time to enjoy my final coffee here with this view. All right, good morning everybody. Again, day 3, checkout day. Let's unpack the whole thing, right? Because I have thoughts. We'll start with Helios. When you enter, it's very much like a clean, crisp version of like the Terra Luna and the Stella Nova, Port Cochere. They're kind of all similar in that aspect. I've never had a brown sugar hot latte. That's good. When you walk in, when you come in, it is beautiful. I was blown away. As you saw in my reaction, I was speechless from just looking straight ahead and seeing the park and seeing the Apollo statue. And the smell of like citrus, very much like Grand Floridian. And it was all very posh and clean and nice. And the lobby had a fantastic art deco and theming. When you look to your left, you have Taverna. When you look to your right, and you have Aurora Market, and then you have the gift shop. Once you finish passing the gift shop and the dedicated park entrance, it just stops. It's just endless white hallways with giant vaulted, arcs. There's no theming. The elevator area has that really nice mural that changes from day to night with the sun and the moon, but there's no theming on the other side of the hotel. It's just completely blank and lifeless. And then you eventually get to the fitness center, the arcade, and then you get to the pool area. And in the pool area, once you're walking to it, it's really nice, but like I told you yesterday, imagine sitting at the pool and you're looking up and all you have to look up at is a black show building warehouse type thing of Monsters and Chains. This hotel when it comes to immersion, I feel like you only feel immersed if you get a park view. Which, okay, I get it, that makes sense, but it's kind of unfortunate for those that don't have it. So it's like, you want the immersion, then you're gonna have to pay a premium on top of the premium you're already staying here. Now again, my stay here was a gift, and I believe the room rate was about $450 a night. But there are many amazing things when you're in a small certain area of the hotel. Now the hotel is already small. To the left you have Taverna, to the right you have the pool. Like there's not much to explore. But if you're in the main lobby area and you don't go past the Aurora Market or the gift shop, you're in it. You are in it. And obviously if you have a theme park view. Now Bar Helios. Bar Helios is phenomenal. The vibes, the views, I didn't try the food. It looked really good. The drinks were fantastic. I'm not drinking as much as I used to these days. I stick to maybe one cocktail on a special occasion, and my cocktail was phenomenal. I don't regret my choice. So I really, really like Bar Helios. It's very much so on the pricier side, but obviously that comes at a premium. Now, as far as the room goes, hot take, I think the rooms at Terra Luna and Stella Nova are better than the rooms at the Helios Grand. Because I feel like the rooms at those two hotels looked, or at least felt, more spacious. And in here, the coolest thing about the room is the iPad that you use to control the curtains, the blinds, the lights, the TV. That part was awesome. But other than that, the room is very basic and minimalist, clean. Shower was amazing. I love the shower. I would very much so enjoy that shower 10 times out of 10. As far as our view goes, as you saw in the video, our view was basically a service road in between the show building for Monsters Unchained and the pool area. And that's the thing too. A lot of times when you see vlogs or influencers and stuff like that, you get the most prime view possible because, again, no shade to them, right? Either they got, media invites or they paid the extra premium so that they could shoot the content of the park view. But what about the families that don't get to pay for that park view? Their limit was the $450 a night rate. That's the kind of view that you're gonna get. And I can imagine your kid's gonna love it no matter what. But for a family, the adults in the family might be a little disappointed. So just keep that in mind. If you don't get a park view, don't expect to be fully immersed in it. But yeah, the room was pretty basic. The bed was comfortable, the pillows were not. I don't really like sinking pillows. I like a nice firm pillow. But the bed was actually really, really comfortable. Plenty of USB-C ports, plenty of electric ports, you name it. It was great. Yeah, I think the whole process with the entering in the park was so simple, so easy. I was like, how do they have just one entrance for all the guests in the hotel? I don't know if yesterday was like a down day, but there was nobody there. Now, we rope dropped early park admission, and we were through the checkpoint within less than 5 minutes. So I think having that dedicated park entrance is phenomenal. So we look at perks, the views, the ambiance when you're in a certain part of it, the food. Taverna dinner last night was amazing. The park entrance, if I didn't already say that, and the smell. The smell is fantastic. Team members. This is supposed to be 6. Hi, Editing Eric here. I also wanted to give a massive shout out to the team members over at Helios Grand. They were some of the best team members, cast members, period, I have ever had the pleasure of interacting with. They were so kind. Everyone at Aurora Market, everyone over at Taverna, everyone at check-in, everyone was so kind. They remembered you and who you were. I had so many funny like interactions with some of them because I tried the passion fruit gelato and it tasted like pickles to me. And I went back later in the day to buy the gelato as you saw in the video, and the woman who was helping us was like, "Hey, do you want to sample the passion fruit?" And I was like, "No, thank you. It kind of tastes like pickles." And she was like, "That's so funny. She said someone came by earlier and said the same thing." And I was like, "That was me." I had people remembering me in the morning, you know, the coffee, and they were just, everybody was so kind. And that, to me, felt like they know that this is a premium product and a premium experience, and they went above and beyond to be memorable. Everybody was amazing and outstanding, and I love all the team members at Helios Grand. So that is something I do want to heavily point out and give a Universal Orlando shout out. But yeah, definitely the team members.
Also yesterday, sorry for TMI, being able to poop in peace within minutes of the park, because I had to go and I was like, I'm gonna go to the room, and I was in my room within 10 minutes, peacefully in my own little area. But Helios, would I do it again? I think I would do it again coming back with Ashley, for sure, or coming back with family. I think if it's people's first times coming to Epic Universe and we can like all split it and stuff like that, I think I would really, really like to come back here and do that, because it makes it special. Now, granted, it does take away you coming through the Chronos, but you can always come back to the Chronos later. All right, so quick little decision. We're gonna have the Flora Taverna breakfast. It's actually operating today, so I'm gonna be getting that shawarma hash. But they gave us some freshly squeezed orange juice, so let's give it a try. That's pretty good. I like that. Now, everybody in my party is going to be doing the buffet, but like I said, I do really want that spiced corned beef hash. I really, really like hash, and you don't get to see it too often on many menus, and I don't want to get like super overindulgent full, so definitely going to go with the hash. I'm just going to wait for our server to come back, and that way I can order that, and then I'll show you guys around all of the different items they have here. All right, so I put my order in, but I'm going to give you a tour of the buffet if that is something that you're going to want to be doing. They have different things for cheese boards, so you have marinated olives, honey, sliced peppers, paprika goat cheese, that is crazy, regular goat cheese, you got manchego, and then here's some of your fruits, other cheeses you can have, your hams, deli meats, salami, artisanal bread. Oh look, they're giving out fresh pita, oh wow. Over here they have like your vegetable of the day. I don't know what that is, but it looks like a type of soup. Oh, maybe it's grits. Yeah, it might be grits. They have your create your own omelet station. You can have it freshly made. Here, I believe this is going to be the shakshuka, which is the protein of the day. Traditional, standard scrambled eggs. We got breakfast potatoes. And then here they have stuff for pancakes. So you have butterscotch chips, chocolate chips, different syrups, Nutella. And you got your pancakes. Oh, and it's all with La Crusette. Yeah. And over here you have different things for like your oatmeal. You can probably do, I'm sure you can do like overnight oats and stuff like that. Pork sausage, smoked bacon, different jams and butters for toast, bagels, everything here. And like I showed you guys yesterday, they have little different pastries and stuff like that here on these little islands in the middle of the dining areas. These look really good. These are all very much so French inspired. And here they have, like I said, your oatmeals, overnight oats, etc. And then here you have the cereal and the milk. Everything just looks so fancy. All right, I have here my spiced beef shawarma hash, and that looks so good. All right, let's give it a try. So we got like tomatoes, we got potatoes, we got a poached egg with like chimichurri. The beef looks really, really good. Let's try the beef. Oh wow, that's like really, really nice. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is unbelievable. I'm so glad that I got that. Oh my god. On the poached egg, nice runny but also firm. The spices that they put. Dude, this is delicious. I only wish it came with like a pita bread. That would be perfect. But this is. If you do Flora Taverna for breakfast, get the spiced beef hash. It is incredible. But you guys know I have to do my sign off one more time from here. Everyone, that's gonna do it for me here today at the Helios Grand Hotel. Thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't done so already, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying this. I love you all so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. No way. What?